All right, next we got the Cincinnati Bengals. Now, we know about Joe Burrow. He got a timeline now to come back week 13, Thanksgiving, against Baltimore. We know what he does when they play Baltimore. This is how you kind of know the league may be a little scripted because they play Baltimore twice after that. I ain't gonna lie, I remember the last time he was playing Baltimore this late into the season, but they do beat crazy games. So I kind of get it if I'm the NFL, to be real. And that's Thanksgiving night. That'll be an interesting game. But without Joe Burrow, them last two, like that Pittsburgh win, I said it after that, those next two games are very winnable. If you look at the losses they got, even with Burrow, those will be very, very tough games. Like Denver, Detroit, Green Bay, even with Burrow, those might still be losses, to be honest. But I think the Minnesota was probably more winnable if you had Joe Burrow, to be honest. Being real. But you play Pittsburgh this week. Pittsburgh is a team that you can't turn the ball over on, and we already seen them get that job done once. I don't think they do it twice. I'll probably say Pittsburgh get this one. Pittsburgh knows Ravens is coming. They got to start finishing the job against teams that they're just better than. Because there's not a lot of games that they play where they're better than teams, so they got to do that. Patriots are doing a good job of winning games. This is in Cincinnati. It seems like Joe Burrow has no chance of coming back in this game. If they are able to put up points the way they were able to do the last 3 weeks with Joe Flacco, because he's now played 4 weeks. The first week was a rusty game. That was his first game with the team. They scored 33 points, 38 points, 42 points. If they're able to score points like that on the Patriots, they probably win. We have not seen the team do that to the Patriots this year. So I'm going to probably say the Patriots, to be honest. But their defense is so bad, it probably just is the Patriots regardless, honestly. And that's who the Patriots play next week. They just played the Jets. They're going to have a long week. It's going to be pretty much like a bye week because they had a short week to play against the Jets, and they're going to have a pretty long week to game plan to play against these guys. And we get to see Gonzo versus Chase again. Gonzo versus Chase last year in week 1 was clamps. So that's very interesting. I want to see that. I want to actually see that. So we'll see. I would probably say Patriots. That's actually a pretty interesting matchup. Especially, I think T. Higgins and Carlton Davis hasn't been at that great of a season, but I think T. Higgins is probably more of his size. Like somebody that's not going to just burst past you. Somebody that wants to be physical. I think that's more so like Carlton Davis, like speed, I guess you could say. Ravens, if Burrow is back, this is a toss-up. The Ravens defense has been better. Like, I don't know what week that was since the Rams game, I would say they played, but their defense has been better. But it's still not. It might legitimately been good since that game, honestly. But overall, it's not been good. So it's a tough one. Lamar being back, they're gonna score points. I'm gonna say honestly, first game back, it's gonna be kind of similar to that Green Bay game, probably a L. And they lost even with fully healthy Burrow last year, probably a L. So yeah, that's another one. Buffalo. Now the thing with the Baltimore one, everybody with Burrow will have a short week, even if he does play. So that's probably definitely a L. But Baltimore may have a short week too coming off into that game, so it goes both ways. That's the rest of the way. Buffalo at this point, they have to win these games. In Buffalo, I'm gonna go Buffalo. Baltimore, I'm gonna actually go Cincinnati. Now I also heard that if they are out the playoff picture, depending on the playoff picture, he's not gonna come back. So if they lose those 2 games, could Burrow not come back at all? I think that is possible, personally. Maybe they beat New England or Pittsburgh. I don't know. I'd probably say Baltimore down, they win the rest. Arizona is an interesting one though, but they win the rest. But that's still only 4 wins because they couldn't win. They gotta beat. Those aren't very winnable games. They had to beat the Jets and the Bears. They had to win those games. Keep the momentum going into that game. Come out the bye week, play Pittsburgh. Come out the bye week, play Pittsburgh. Hold on though. Yeah, it's just not possible though. Like they could have went on a little 4-game streak here, went into New England. New England probably would have been a very interesting matchup for them. But I'm probably have to say for them. I do think they still probably win those last 4 regardless who's starting at quarterback, which is not ideal if you're a Bengals fan, to be honest, because you need talent. You need to really have a high pick where you can trade down and get out and just go kind of similar to what the Seahawks did last year in the draft where they just went crazy with the O-line. You need to kind of do something similar to that but on defense. So yeah, I'd probably say y'all at 3, y'all probably get 6-7. 6-7. I'll put y'all in between. Probably put y'all at the back because Joe Burrow playing